I love course creation. To be honest, as a writer as well as an entrepreneur, this was the one strategy that has really shifted everything for my business as well as for my clients. And so I love talking about course creation, but sometimes when I talk about it, people get overwhelmed with all of the myths in regards to course creation. So today I want to talk about the myths and let's just knock them down. The first myth is that course creation has to be hard. Here's what I'm going to say about it. I think the word course can sometimes throw people off because it sounds super formal, and maybe if you're not an educator, it's something you're like, I don't want to be bothered with. But this is what it really is. You're taking your passion and your expertise and you're pairing it with what people want to learn. And so course creation can actually be fun when you look at it like that. Instead of looking at it like, oh, I got to go create a bunch of modules, think about it like, oh, I get to share all the couponing hacks that I learned and teach it to other people so they can also learn to save money. Or look at it like, oh, this is a great opportunity for me to do videos and engage with people and teach them in fun and creative ways. When you shift the words that you use, or when you shift your perspective about what actually course creation is, it turns out to be really fun. The second myth is you have to be a teacher. Here's what I'm going to share with you. You don't have to have any formal experience with teaching. All you have to do is have a level of expertise that people want to hear from you, and then you can choose how you'd like to teach that. You can deliver it in audio format, video format, written format, slides, screen shares. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Again, all you got to do is pair your passion with what people really want. And when you're able to deliver that, it's a great way to teach other people. So don't get so caught up in the formal word of course creation and look at it as an opportunity to share your genius. The third myth is I'm not an expert. Here's what I'm going to say. If you Google or look on dictionary.com or get out an actual dictionary and look up the word expert, it actually means someone who's gained their expertise through experience. So you don't have to be licensed in anything. You don't need to be formally trained. Really, all you got to be is one step ahead of those that want to learn from you. And you could be considered an expert because of your experience, and because you're a step ahead, you're able to share information with people who don't know it. Finally, the last myth around course creation is there's already a million courses on this subject. And the truth is, there may already be a million courses on the subject, but there's also a million BMWs and Lexuses and a million mansions, and that doesn't make people want more to drive or to live in. And so the reality is, your course is an opportunity to teach people from your perspective. I literally just read two totally different financial books, and they had two totally different concepts, two totally different authors, and I got two totally different takeaways. But that didn't stop me from reading either book because I love different perspectives and different approaches. And honestly, I'm not unique in that regard. A lot of people do. And so people that would come to you and choose your course want to hear your spin on it, want to hear your expertise, want to hear your stories, want to learn from your teaching style. And so don't get so consumed in the fact that there may be competition or that there are already courses created on this subject. Take that as an opportunity to learn from it. Look at those other courses and see what they're doing right and figure out how you can incorporate that. And look at those other courses and see what they can improve upon and see how you can incorporate that in your course as well. There is a million different myths about course creation, but that's why I wanted to address it today. It's not by accident that you have this passion. It's not by accident that you're an expert in this particular subject. It's not by accident that people come to you and ask you questions about a particular concept or topic. All of that is because you are called to be able to support people in this journey. If you have a passion to create a course and to educate and inform people with your passion and with your expertise and with the material that you've learned along this journey we call life, I say go after creating your course. The world needs your voice. The world needs your perspective. The world needs your approach. And the world needs you to go after the dreams that you know you were called to go after. If you're questioning where to begin with course creation and you're like, I know that I have all this material and this content that I've created through my blog or through my book or in my doctoral studies or my master's thesis studies, I have all this material, but I don't even know how to go about delivering it to my audience. I wouldn't even know where to get started. If that's you and you're struggling, I have great news. You're in the right place. I've recently launched my new course called Content to Course Creation, where I walk you through taking that big idea, breaking it down into bite-sized chunks, and delivering it to your audience so they have the opportunity to learn and beg you for more. If you're ready to get started, sign up using the link below, and I can't wait to see you on the inside, because remember, this is your opportunity to transform somebody else's life.